Do my banner. Nope. There we go. God. What kind of operation is this guy running here? Well, let me know if you can hear me. If anybody's out there. One person is out there. Let me know if you can hear me. The mic is always in a slightly different position each time, so I never really know. Hiya, hiya. How's the sound? Good. It's been a busy week here. I went and saw David Wilcox last night in Belmont at the First Church Congregational, which is, they have a concert series called two concert series. One is Belmont Music Series, or music concerts, and the other is Second Friday Concerts. And they're run by John Svetke. The second one is run by John Svetke. And my good friend David was playing there last night. It was fantastic. Really, really fun. And then this week, I got invited down to San Antonio to play memorial service for a songwriter that I greatly admired. He wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but he was mine. A guy named Stephen Wilson. Passed away in the spring. He was a good deal older than me. I didn't really know that. But I wrote a song about him. And then I wrote a song about concepts of a plan. And then I wrote a song about getting old. And I might be able to play them all for you, on top of which I might try and play, I have to put together one of Stephen's songs. Let me give you an idea of what he was like. So I will do an attempt, a very bad attempt, but I do need the practice, so it kind of works. I'll even have to stop and scroll, because there's so many lyrics. This is a song that he wrote called Bowling Balls and Barbarians. And let me get a different capo on for this one. I don't know all the chords. I'm never gonna learn the lyrics, quickly. It'll take me a little while. But I have until the 16th to do it. Nope, that's my song. See, he influenced me really greatly. I think Big Old Dark Green Car is directly a tribute to Monk Wilson. So. I've seen the world untie the apron strings of love. Place him in a cabinet where no one can reach. A little kid running in the kitchen looking a little surprised. He's just seen the morning news and it's printed on his eyes. He's gonna have to tell ya, today there ain't gonna be no sunrise. Mom and Dad waking up on the shoulder of the bed, stretching out last night's dreams as far as they can. Mama said that it looks a little dark outside. My daddy says, Mama, won't you give me back my eyes? I'll decide. Gonna have to tell them today there ain't gonna be no sunrise. Cloud drifting by like a turtle with a message on the mailbox flag, half-mast for the death of a postman. Double-bit talk Billy on the corner avenue has got $1 in his fist and he swears he's gonna make 2 for you, as bowling balls and barbarians are due. Us bowling balls and took up her tank top on tippy toe. Bobby took up her tank top on tippy toe. Bobby took up her tank top on tippy toe. Bobby took up her tank top on tippy toe. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Scrolling. Listen to that whistle of the lonely man crying. Just like the howling of the dogs in the night. And Mr. Fireman's on fire before your eyes. Water drugged him, died up, and the weatherman's telling lies. But you better believe me now, today there ain't gonna be no sunrise. Last night's president, won't you tell us what you got? You might be the man, but it ain't your wife in the kitchen. Who's that big old eagle flying through the skies? Got a banner on his foot lit up saying, hey, the truth always flies. Hate to tell you guys, today there ain't gonna be no sunrise. I'm talking in the table over candlestick, Benedict, 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, I'll be dead. Double talk Billy on the corner avenue, said a dollar, said he's gonna take that dollar and he's gonna make it 2 for you. As bowling balls and barbarians are due. Bowling balls and barbarians are due. In the meantime, I'm telling you, Bobby took up her tank top on tippy toe. Bobby took up her tank top on tippy toe. Bobby took up her tank top on tippy toe. Bobby took up her tank top on tippy toe. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, oh, yeah. Whoa, dippy 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 dum dum. So I got, that's the song I need to do. Got a lot of memorizing. That's called Bowling Balls and Barbarians by Monk Wilson. Monk Wilson did record two new albums before he passed away. And you can find them on Apple Music. Really different from what I just played you. That was him when he was at the open mic scenes at the Middle East in Boston, playing Teach the Bears and like sets at, where were the sets that he was doing? He was doing full sets at the Middle East. I loved his songs. Reminded me of like Roger Miller, and just a lot of kind of what I loved about a certain time in country music, where it was fun. And then his lyrics were so surreal. Totally dug it. So, let me know if there's anything I can play for you. I'm happy to do it. I didn't check the socials for any requests if anybody had any, so you can just put them in the chat and I will see them and I will play them. And in the meantime, I will think of a song to play you. In the meantime, I do have quite a few songs. I always tend to play the same ones over and over again, though, so I do appreciate your requests. It kind of pushes me outside my comfort zone. Someday we're gonna have to pay the piper. Someday we're gonna hunker down. Someday we're gonna take our coffees all to go. Coffees. But tonight we're all gonna get slow. And someday we're gonna have to meet the maker. Someday we're gonna feed the tree. Someday tickets that we owe. But tonight, we're all gonna get slow. Yeah, tonight, we're all gonna get slow. And I'm slow out in the warm night with my friends. I'm hoping that this moment never ends. Someday we're gonna have to hunt for shelter. Someday we're gonna hunker down. Someday they'll find our frozen bodies in the snow. But tonight we're all gonna get slow. Yeah, tonight we're all gonna get slow. Yeah, tonight we're all gonna get slow. So tomorrow, I'm doing a gig in Somerville, and it is a fundraiser in the back of the Burn back room. You know the Burn. If you're in anywhere in the Boston area generally, you know the Burn, right? It's where you can get a good pour of Guinness in this area, and in the back room is a great concert series run by Tom Bianchi, and he does a kind of I think what he calls it the old timer slot, but instead of that, it's going to be me and Danielle Miraglia, Pamela Means. God, there's a bunch of really cool people. It's on bigego.com. The lineup is there. It's going to be a really nice lineup. A lot of great songs for a good cause, depending on how you feel about that. It'll be a benefit for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. So it is political. And yep, I have a preference. Yeah, I don't think it really makes sense for me to pretend I don't have a preference. I have a definite preference. And the preference is anybody but the Orange Menace, honestly. I'm sorry if that offends you. I've known him way too long because I grew up in New York City. And he's just the worst. I understand he was elected once, right? People want to shake things up. They were sick and tired. That's fine. But you can shake things up with somebody else. That guy is the worst. I have concepts of a plan, an intention of conviction, a germ of an idea, an inkling of prediction, a wish for strategy, the apprehension of a scan, a whisper of a concept of a plan. All great plans have vague beginnings, and I am full of vague great plans. Sit right there, and I will show them to you. But not just now, you understand? When the time is right, then all will be revealed. Blueprints stacked yea high, vaults of them unsealed. This song will tell you all, lyrically rendered, an illuminating epic. At least that's what I intended. All great plans have vague beginnings. I am full of vague, vague plans. Sit right there and I will show them to you. Only not just now, you understand. Yes. It's just, if you ever knew a student who tried to BS their way through every single test and still expected to pass, that's what it reminds me of. All right. I'm out of ideas. Do we have any ideas here? We need to get rid of the Electoral College. Well, okay. Yeah. That would be tossing up the Constitution, I believe, I think. Is that right? It's in the Constitution. So we have to amend the Constitution so that we don't have an electoral college. And while we're at it, we can get rid of senators. I'm not sure what the answer is. I just know what the answer is not. Ernie and Elvis. All right, got it. Oh yeah. So anyway, yes, I'm endorsing Tim and Kamala. So I'm sure that'll be big news, and maybe I should make an announcement about people registering to vote. All you Gen Alphas. No, wait, no, you're too young. Okay, all you Gen Ys. You young Gen Ys. You're already having kids. All right, Gen Z. The younger Gen Zs. Register to vote. My daughters are Gen Alpha and Gen Z. Just on either side. Ernie and Elvis are brothers. They're even from the same kitten? Let me try that again. Ernie and Elvis are brothers. They're even from the same litter. Sue bought them when they were kittens. They were so tiny back then. Now, Sue gets up real early. She comes down the stairs. They go, wow, 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 we're hungry. She takes some food from a can, sticks it on a plate. Walks out the door just as Mark is waking up. Mark comes down the stairs, he's rubbing his head, he's rubbing his eyes. They go, wow, 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 we're hungry. He says, wait a minute, these plates look much too freshly cleaned. Oh, 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 you guys can't fool me. You've already eaten. And then Jim gets up real late. He comes down the stairs, they go, wow, 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 wow. He feeds them. And then there's nobody home but Ernie and Elvis. Yeah, there's nobody home but Ernie and Elvis. Ernie's the skinny one. He's got the brains. Not that everybody who's got brains is skinny. I think that was kind of a weird thing for me to write back then. You know, I mean, my weight has gone up and down. I think my intelligence has stayed more or less the same. Maybe it's kind of waned a little bit in recent years, but that line always hits me kind of weird. But you know, I wrote, Ernie is the skinny one. He's got the brains. And Elvis is one big fat hunk of burning love. They call him Pooh Ball, pastry bag, kitchen cow, but he doesn't mind. They feed him. And Ernie looks real cute and innocent inside. He sits in your lap, he purrs, but outside he's a hefty cop and garbage crunching terror. And now there's nobody home, Ernie and Elvis. Yeah, there's nobody home, Ernie and Elvis. And Elvis goes, wow, 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 wow. Sing along with me. Wow, 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 wow. Ernie, I'm so hungry. I'm bonking is what I'm doing right now, Ernie. You know what bonking is? Bonking is like when you run out of calories and you get really depressed or irritable and you start to cry for no good reason. And that's what I'm doing, Ernie. I am bonking, yes. I know you thought I was stupid, but I'm not stupid. I'm just really hungry, and I have kind of a weird relationship with food, and I need something to eat right now, or I'm going to freak out. And Ernie says, wait a minute, man, chill out. I understand. I got an idea. Sue comes home from work and she opens the door. They go, wow, 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 we're hungry. She takes some food from a can, sticks it on a plate. Looks around, so hang on a second, what's the refrigerator doing over by the stove? It's not usually over by the stove. What's the stove doing hanging halfway out the window? How'd the sofa get in here? Where's the TV? Oh my God, there was nobody home, Ernie and Elvis. Where's all that salmon I bought? There was nobody home, Ernie and Elvis. You ate the beluga? You ate the beluga? There was nobody home, Ernie and Elvis. Where's that malai kofta I was looking forward to eating? There was nobody home. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. Hey, Paul. Hi, Ed, who has opinions. Turns out it can and should be amended as the when needed. Yes, as and when needed. As and when. And I agree. It should be amended. It's hard to do. So I think the problem is, words is hard. I totally agree, Ed. I like your opinions so far, Ed. I agree with your opinions. And I guess that's why I like them. Although that's kind of sad that I have to agree with your opinions to like them. But yes. But there's more reason to vote in this election. And side it all with people that you can more likely convince to change the Constitution so that it favors democratic process rather than an autocratic process, which is just a bummer. If you've talked to anybody who's lived in an autocracy, they exist. People do. they have a life. The ones that aren't radicals, or the ones who aren't purged, have a life, but it's not fun. So I'm in favor of getting people in there that we can push towards more democracy and more humanity. And yes, so anyway, blah 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 blah. I want to play this song. I'm gonna put it up another step just for. This is a little higher than I usually play it, but I'm playing a song. The song that was I played this song a lot. Some of you know it, some of you don't. But this is the song that was inspired by my friend Monk. Yeah. I'm glad I played that song for you. If you didn't hear it, it's Bowling Balls and Barbarians. You can watch the tape later. The tape. You can watch the tape. You can watch the YouTube later. Or you can... Well, it's really hard to find online. His stuff is just not there. His new music is up on iTunes. I don't know if it's up anywhere else. Monk Wilson. This is the song that he inspired me to write many, many years ago. I watched him do Bowling Balls and Barbarians, and then I went home and I wrote this. And I knew I was copying him, but I still love this song. But there's a big old dark green car, and there's a big old man inside, and he's pounding on the horn with the flat of his hand, and there's a baby in the back seat crying, and there's a woman leaning out the front window. She's smoking a long cigarette. She's trying to find the end of the traffic jam, doing a reality check. Is this me? Is this my life? Is that my man? Am I his wife? Is this real? It all looks fake. Somebody better come and get me out of this place. I think there's been some kind of mistake. Now when some of us in this world, we hit it with our face, open up our mouths like a bulldozer and start ripping up the place. But then others of us sneaking sideways, keeping one foot on the floor, bouncing in and out of life like a long bad dream till we're never really sure. Is this me? Is this my life? I don't remember anything. Is that my knife? Is that blood that feeds my hands? Nothing's happening here like I wanted it to. This isn't what I had planned. Yelling at some people sitting awfully still in rows and rows and rows of squares, and he's struggling all of my limbs and dead, and he's looking at the little guy go, and he's doing his best to make it sound real deep when he doesn't really know. Is this me? Is this my life? Hey, what do you think you're looking at? A big shot, a big fake. Somebody better come and get me out of this place. I think there's been some kind of mistake. Thank you. Big old dark green car is one of my all-time favorites. I have to put this up. Hey, Dave. Copy or not, good song. Well, hey, great artists steal, right? Mediocre artists just borrow. Let's see. What do we got? Somebody likes fast songs, and I'm gonna have to disappoint him. No, wait, here we go. I don't have to disappoint him. Here we go. This is a tune that's very fast. Well, you know, it's not that fast, but it's about someone who's very fast. Oh, that's a good one, Michael. Thank you. I will do that. Got time to think about the beauty of 1,000 variations of a beating of a wing, of a hummingbird suspended in the aspic of the world, moving slower than molasses as I'm off to catch the girl who is falling off the bridge, and I'm there before she knows it. I'll be gone before she sees me. Got my hand around her waist, I'll pull her back to safety. By the time she knows what's happened, there'll be someone else who needs me, 'cause time keeps dragging on and on and on and on. Time keeps dragging on. Time keeps dragging on. I got time to think about my past as I dodge between the bullets, how my life was so exciting before I got this way, and how long ago it was. Now I never can explain by the clock that's on the tower or the one that's in my brain, and I'm there before you know it. I'll be gone before you see me, and I'd like to get to know you, but you're talking much too slowly. I know you'd really like me, but I never stick around, 'cause time keeps dragging on and on and on. And you say that time goes rushing by, it seems so slow to me. And you see the ray around you fly, and it takes too long, it seems so slow. Time keeps dragging on. Time keeps dragging on. How I wish I'd never gone into my lab to experiment that night before lightning flashed around me and time changed speed. Now I gotta try to be so patient until calamity will strike, 'cause when things change in an instant, it's almost fast enough for me, and I'll be there before you know it. I'll be gone before you see me. Do you think you can imagine anything so lonely? And I know you really like me, but I never stick around, 'cause time keeps dragging on and on and on and on. Time keeps dragging on. Time keeps dragging on. And on and on. Day 13 of COVID. Oh no, Mr. Papillon. So sorry to hear that. Hey, Killy J. Alright, I've got a couple of songs here that I can play. It's great. It's funny, Shoebox Bird. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Where was the, there was another request. Where was it? Yeah. Oh, Depravity came before Shoebox Bird, but I saw Shoebox Bird before I saw Depravity, so. This one's a waltz. I have a new genre of music. I'm too old to pursue this, but I think like really fast and loud waltzes. I guess it's like death polka, something like that. Maybe that's not a new genre. Maybe that's already it's definitely already a thing. Death polka. Came home from work, found you in the kitchen, trying to cut that tiny bagel with a great big knife, while you were dancing around you, Master Kayla, and I knew that it was time for me to save your life. Yeah, I knew that I had been put there to save your life. 'Cause I'm just trying to save yourself from yourself. I'm here to keep you from you. Protect you from all the damage you might do to yourself now, baby. You just don't know how much damage you can do. But I do. Yes, I do. I remember you would drive me down a dark country road in the rain. The deer were scurrying back and forth in front of us. The headlights, yeah. And you were leaning over yelling something at my ear about how I was always trying to run your life. I couldn't hear you. I had my knees up to my chest. I was scribbling on my last will and testament on the back of a AAA travel guide. What the hell is a AAA travel guide? I'm sorry if I startled you when I pulled up on the emergency brake and we skidded over an embankment and landed in a ditch, but baby, I'm just trying to save yourself from yourself. I'm here to keep you from you. Protect you from all the damage you might do to yourself now, baby. You just don't know how much damage you can do, but I do. Yes, I do. If not for me, you would clean out the lint filter in the dryer. After you do the wash, you know it might catch fire. If not for me, who would warn you not to use the telephone in the rain? You know you might get a shock. If not for me, who would pull you back from the MTV? Don't make a face, it might get stuck that way, baby. If not for me, if not for me, if not for me, 'cause I have selflessly sacrificed myself. I have selflessly sacrificed myself. I have selflessly sacrificed myself. I have selfishly sacrificed myself. When I was a little boy, I used to pick up wounded, twisted birds that I find on the ground outside. And I'd bring them home in a little shoebox with a little bit of grass, and I'd nurture them. And not care for them until they died. One time my mother came in, she picked up that disease-infested animal and threw it in the toilet and made me take a bath. She was scrubbing my head, and I was screaming. She was scrubbing my head and saying, baby, I'm just trying to save yourself from yourself. I'm here to keep you from you and protect you from all the damage you might do to yourself. Now, baby, you just don't know how much damage you can do. No, you just don't know how much damage you can do. No, you don't know how much damage you can do. But I do, yes I do. I'll do it 'cause I love you now, child. I do. I do it 'cause it's in your own best interest. I do, yes I do. Now that I'm a parent, it's funny to sing. It's really hot in here. Sorry, I'm sweating and I'm a little distracted. Oh, good. Oh, good. And here's Depravity. From the man with COVID. Is it getting any better? Are we working up some kind of resistance to it? Is it hitting us less hard? I don't know how many people are actually dying from it anymore. I don't hear about that. If anybody has information, let me know. I'm gonna do a tuning check out of my love for my listener. Oh yeah. Human beings like kissing other human beings. Depravity is all around us. To lick and to bite other pretty human beings. Lord, save us all from depravity. And human beings alike feeling dizzy all the time. Depravity is all around us. They smoke weeds and flowers. They drink beer and wine. Depravity, Lord, save us all from depravity. Human beings alike feel... Where was I? No, there's this part that goes, but I just want to feel good. Yeah, that's the part. Do you agree? I just want to feel good. Pretty simple, right? Boys who like boys and girls who like girls. Depravity is all around us. Would they switch their sides if you offered them the world? Lord, save us all from depravity. And some human beings like to get naked for you. Depravity is all around us. Others prefer a more remote point of view. Depravity, Lord, save us all from depravity. This is where I get lost all the time. But I just want to feel good. I just wanna feel good. Human beings like forcing others to their needs. What a messed up line. Depravity is all around us. Some will use whips, and some will use beads. Lord, save us all from depravity. Thank goodness for the pious who tell us how to behave. Depravity is all around us, with whom we should war and who we should enslave. Depravity, profanity, humanity, insanity. Lord, save us all from insanity. Lord, save us all from humanity. Lord, save us all from depravity. What is that guitar? No, wait, that is our sick friend. That is a Collings. I don't know the model number. Maybe I can see it. No, it's not one of those guitars that says what the model number is. It does say something. I can't really read it. Something cut. OMRH cut? Something like that. It's a nice guitar. I noticed David Wilcox tours with a carbon fiber guitar. There's no reason why he couldn't play a guitar like this. But I think the problem is, and this is a sad truth, that if you have a guitar that you love, you won't put it on a plane. And I'm having that problem right now. It's like I need to get to Austin and bring a guitar. And I used to play a Guild all the time. And so I guess the only thing I can really do is fly with the old Guild and then just like hope it's not destroyed, like so many guitars are on planes. It's really sad. Anyway, let's see. I played you one of Monk Wilson's songs. And this is, and I played you my new song, Concepts of a Plan, which is just a song for the times. And this is a song, I'm still really learning how to sing it. So forgive my voice on this one. I'll do the best I can. But this is my song about my friend Monk, passed away. My dear friend died from a broken heart, out walking his dog. They were found in the park, and I think he tried not to feel the things that made him sing so loud, that made him sing so wonderful, wonderful. My friend and I didn't spend much time just hanging around. We were on our way to a brilliant place we would never reach, and the yearning burned, and the burning field was wonderful, 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 wonderful. It's a blessing and a curse that inspires us to create this way. And the wheels of time won't turn the way we want. We can't stay. My dear friend died with an open heart, out with his dog. They were found in the park, and he made me smile, and he made me want to be better than I was, made me want to be wonderful, 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 wonderful. I've got some work to do on that song, but yeah, that's the germ of it. That's the idea. What do we got? It is let's see, 5:52. So, going out to dinner with the daughters tonight. Kind of a date night. Kind of an awesome date night. I have to say, I'm very happy with the little girls that I have. Not so little anymore. Oh yeah, so I am heading out. That's a good question. We're going to a Middle Eastern restaurant. It's one that's been in my neighborhood for a while that I haven't tried out for a while. I mean, I haven't tried it out. Or I went out recently for lunch, and I was like, oh my God, it's delicious. It's great. It's not like what the souvlaki joints that I'm used to, that are like falafel and souvlaki. They're great, right? They're just what you need when you need that, but they lack a certain amount of subtlety. And this is a particular place that has all that, but there's a delicacy to it. There's a freshness to the vegetables. Really good vegetarian options. One of the girls is vegetarian, mostly. Yeah, I won't say much more though. I don't want to go into detail. And I'm always healthier when I eat mostly vegetarian. And I basically avoid, pork, basically. Although I do need a steak every once in a while. What's your favorite method for cooking steak? I have one, but I want to know what you think first. Anybody who does eat steak and actually does make it themselves. How do you like to make it? I'm curious about this, because this is a tricky subject. In the meantime, I'm going to play a song called Prince Charming, aimed at my daughters. This goes out to my two girls. I think you better cut all that hair off, throw it out the window, climb down from that tower, flip the wicked witch the finger. Ain't no use to wait for him to get you. He's out chasing his own demons. Not like you can really blame him. You got demons of your own, and I hate to be the one to tell you, 'cause it don't seem so romantic, but that's the way it really goes. Now you know. be a happy ending, but that's only the beginning. This ain't no fairy tale, it's true, it's real, it's you. Ah, 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 Cinderella stepped out of her glass slippers and threw down that new apron, put on a pair of old Doc Martens and stomped right out the door. The prince was still chewing on his bacon as she hit the open road. Said life is full enough of disappointment without kissing any toad. And somewhere a band was playing, too-ra-loo-ra-loo-ra. You go out and see the world, girl, have yourself a ball. You're gonna have to be your own Prince Charming. You're gonna have to ride your own stallion. You're gonna have to find your own castle. You're gonna have to raise your own sail. There's gonna be a happy ending, but that's only the beginning. This ain't no fairy tale. You're gonna have to be your own Prince Charming. You're gonna have to ride your own stallion. You're gonna have to find your own castle. You're gonna have to raise your own sword. It's gonna be a happy ending. Gonna be a happy ending. Gonna be a happy ending. It's true. It's real. It's you. All right, where are we at? Let's see. Can I play any Journey? I can tell you definitively, I cannot play any Journey. First of all, I don't have the voice. And second of all, whenever I get time, I rarely learn a song. I write a song. Sort of, that's the kind of artist I am. I write the songs rather than learn them. I have learned some songs. And then there's a problem. Like if I do a cover song by a band like Journey or Tom Waits or somebody that I have done, like Dylan, Waits, I'm trying to think who else. But yeah, not a lot of other people that I've learned covers for. Then suddenly my entire stream doesn't generate, I don't get like revenue from plays. So I do avoid it in terms of this stream. I do covers when I'm playing with my band, which is Jim's Big Ego, which is bigego.com. Where is my band? Oh, come on. All right, I don't have my band's website up, but it's bigego.com. This is my Patreon page. This is my podcast. This is where I teach meditation. This is where you can leave tips. I'll leave this up for a while. But yeah, I'm not like a cover guy. I would have done better in the when I was playing in the streets and in the subways if I was. So Ed has opinions. Says I am dreadful out of my wife. Oh yeah, okay. The steak issue. Yes, good. Dreadful out of my wife marinates our steaks and then we'll cook them in the oven after seasoning them with some kind of dry rub Comes out super tender. I'm a fan. That's interesting. All right, and this is not about steaks. We only have one comment about steaks. All these songs are so damn good. Thank you, Michael. What I haven't heard? Oh, Gangway. Holy moly. Good question. I love that song. It's my anti-fascist song. Gosh. I will try to do like a little bit of it because it's kind of an interesting tune. Oh yeah, gotta retune. Oh yeah, you might want to see my fingers, so I'm gonna hide that. I wrote this around the time that I met Monk. If you can't say something nice, you'd better shut your face. Consider our advice. It might keep you in your place. Bang, bang, bang. Hey, hey, hey. Ha, ha, ha. Nope. Nope. Ha. What is the final chord? Yes, G. Gangway. Nope, I don't know. Where do you get off? Suggesting that we're wrong. I am on Spotify. Under Jim's Big Ego and under Jim Infantino, two different things. We're all in it together. And you are all alone. It might not be so bad if someone shot you in the head. I'm not condoning anybody shooting anybody in the head. Those are the lyrics to a song, which are meant to be a misdirection, sarcastic, sardonic idea of how awful fascism is. I don't think we would be sad. Don't shoot anyone in the head. If your flapping trap went dead. The algorithms are gonna kill this anyway. Bang, bang, bang. Hey, hey, hey. Ha, ha, ha. Well, we think it's fine and good for people to be free, saying what they want in peace and harmony on X. But this is not the time. Yeah, we've got a job to do. You're holding up the line. Yeah, it's either us or you. Bang, bang, bang. Hey, hey, hey. Ha, ha, ha. I think I have it. Nope. Gangway. That's not it either. One more time with feeling. Bang! unison. No one's sticking out. Hey, hey, hey. Singing the same thing all over the world. Ha, ha, ha. Gangway. Almost had it. Missed one chord. What chord is that? Ha ha ha. That's not it either. It's F again. All right. I'll do some research and figure it out. But yeah, anyway, I got kind of 80%, 75% Gangway. It's an old song. Who is Depravity? I recall your flash videos for songs on your website way back in the Cambrian era of the... Oh, that's a great term. Well said, my friend. Cambrian era of the internet, before the great die-off. I myself was just evolving, a teen crawling out of that soup. Great to catch you live. Well, it's good to see you here. Dynamonte. Every chord is right if it fits. Nah, see, I'm missing. There's a really good chord, and I don't know what the hell it is anymore. Could be C7. Maybe. Anyway, I'm going to obsess. I don't want to obsess. I want to play you some songs. What can I play you to send you off into the rest of your weekend? There are some people here tonight that have not been here either in a long time, I have not seen in a while, or am just catching for the first time. It's possible, JM, that we have not met before, and it is possible also that Ed has opinions. We have not met before, but it is also possible we've met before. Oh yeah, after the tornado, Michael Ehlers. All right, a lot of new names. It's funny because there's been like a click here coming to these, and so it's fun to see some new names here. But you know, maybe I'll play that and I'll play a final one that is more up. I know what I'll do. I'll do this. Hey, Red Fraggle, how you doing? I caught your TikTok recently. You were at Dragon Con, am I right? Did I hear that right? And you're very schwitzy, as I understand. Bad things happen to the kindest people. God and the devil are kind of hard to tell apart. And I feel like my soul's been crippled slowly after the tornado, when everything is wrong. Everything means nothing in this wide green desert. These miles of phone lines, this line of skinny trees, and I feel like my soul's been crippled slowly under the grist mill when everything is wrong. Forgotten my wings. I can't fly anymore. It's like I don't know how. I can't fly anymore, and I can't rise above and leave my world behind me. I've grown roots inside my body. My mother loved me. My father loved me. I was always hungry. It was never enough. And I feel like my soul's been crippled. Slowly after the tornado, when everything is wrong, when everything is wrong, everything is wrong, when everything is wrong, when everything is wrong, when everything is wrong, when everything is wrong. Everything is wrong when everything is wrong, when everything is wrong, everything is wrong, everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. Addicted to stress, that's the way that I get things done. If I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long and I hang around like a bum. I think I'm going nowhere and that makes me nervous. I'm addicted to stress, that's the way that I get things done. If I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long and I hang around like a bum. I think I'm going nowhere and that makes me nervous. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you when you weren't paying attention. It's the little things that get you. Little things that get you. It's the little things that get you when you weren't paying attention. I'm trying to cut down on my caffeine consumption. So when I get up, I just have one cup of coffee and I like to have another cup of coffee with my breakfast. On the way to work, I like to get a cup of coffee, like the kind of cup of coffee that you get with the donut. Except I never get the donut as I have the cup of coffee. And when I get to work, I like to have a cup of coffee because I like to have a coffee. But I'm talking on the phone. It usually goes cold and I need to get another cup of coffee. And it's lunch and I have an espresso. When I get back, it's not morning anymore, so I have a Diet Cola and another Diet Cola, and but then I'm feeling fine and I'm feeling pretty sharp and I'm feeling pretty wired and I'm getting things done. But right about 2, I get this little tiny migraine and it starts from my eyes and it moves to the back of my neck and it moves to the bottom of my spine. It doesn't get there till 5 or 6 o'clock, which is the end of the day. So I'm fine, so I'm fine, so I'm fine. Except when I have to work late, which I usually do. I'm addicted to stress, that's the way that I get things done. If I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long and I hang around like a bum. I think I'm going nowhere and that makes me nervous. Everybody's addicted me, but I feel alright. Everybody's addicted me, but I feel alright. Everybody's addicted me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me. distress. That's the way that I get things done. If I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long and I hang around like a bum. I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. I love to work. I love to play real hard. I love to steal little things from the grocery store, like a piece of bubble gum, or sometimes I just take my thumb in a peach and leave it there. I love to work. I love to run over water skis, snowboard, jet ski, skydive, parasail, hang glide, rollerblade, mountain bike, bungee jump. I mean, I love to do these things if I ever had the time. I love to work. I love to work. I love to work. I love to work. I love to spend a little time with this woman that I'm seeing, except we never really get all the time to spend together. So we call each other up and we talk about work. But what I think I really love is to get up by myself on a little tiny island in the middle of the ocean with just me and a book and a cellular phone and a volleyball with some blood on it. And I'd eat and I'd drink and I'd run and I'd sleep, and I wouldn't do nothing except swim all day. Except my beeper doesn't work underwater, my beeper doesn't work underwater, my iPhone doesn't work underwater, my pager doesn't work underwater, my iPad doesn't work underwater, my personal computer doesn't work underwater. Where are the sharks? 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 And there's this kind of anemone that sticks in your foot and the poison goes up to your brain and you die. And sand fleas, yuck! But actually, I think it'd be really relaxing. Really relaxing. Just me by myself in the middle of the ocean, and that's what I really love to do more than anything else. Except I probably hate it. I'm addicted to stress. It's the way that I get things done. I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long and I hang around like a bum. I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about I'm addicted to stress. It's the way that I get things done. I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long and I hang around like a bum. I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me. Yeah. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you when you weren't paying attention. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you when you weren't paying attention. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you when you weren't paying attention. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you. So everybody's thinking about me. I'm addicted to stress. Everybody's thinking about me. I'm addicted to stress. Everybody's thinking about me. I'm addicted to stress. Everybody's thinking about me. Yeah, everybody's thinking about me. Thanks for hanging out with me. I gotta go because, my cone head's just about gone. I hope you have a great weekend. I could feed with Eminem. I'm sure he'd be thrilled. Sorry, self-effacing. It will get you nowhere. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Great to see you all. Great to see you, Red Flag. I hope all of you who have had COVID feel better real soon. And I hope it doesn't come back on you. And everybody be well. Everybody be active and get a little meditation in and stay healthy. And I will see you in another 2 weeks, all right? All right. And tell your friends if you enjoyed this. Seems like this was enjoyable for some of you. Plenty of people don't know about it. I do it every 2 weeks. It's a good hang, and it's just good to connect with you all. All right. See you next time.